যেমন সাজুজ্য মুক্তিতে মিলে এক হয়ে যায়, রাধাকৃষ্ণ মিলে এক হয়েছে, হয়ে মহাপ্রভু হয়েছেন, কিন্তু দুজন আলাদা আলাদা আছে।
রাধা কুণ্ড
না, বলছে সাজুজ্য মুক্তিকে যেমন ভগবান আর জীবে মিলে এক হয়ে যায় বলা হয়েছে, রাধাকৃষ্ণ মিলে এক হয়ে মহাপ্রভু হয়েছেন, কিন্তু দুজন আলাদা আলাদাও আছেন।
আমি ঠিক বুঝতে পারি।
বলছে সাজুজ্য মুক্তিতে মিলে এক হয়ে যায়, কিন্তু রাধা কৃষ্ণ মার্জ হয়ে একই হয়ে গেছেন, কিন্তু আলাদা আলাদা আছেন।
রাধা কুণ্ড সেপারেট, কৃষ্ণ কুণ্ড সেপারেট, both are separate
and connected, rubbing
and mixing, meeting.
गुरुदेव,
कोई बात नहीं, पूछ रहे
राधा रानी को हम श्रीमती राधा कहते हैं, तो श्रीमती राधा क्यों कहते हैं? वो तो भास जो रस का आभास उसमें क्या होता है, क्योंकि श्रीमती टाइटल जो है वो तो एक तरह का पोजीशन दिखाती है।
क्या पोजीशन?
पत्नी का पोजीशन है।
रिस्पेक्ट नहीं, बोले श्रीमती राधिका हम लोग कहते हैं, तो श्रीमती होने पर तो ये पत्नी का टाइटल होता है।
किसका पत्नी?
पता नहीं, गोपाल जी जानते हैं।
श्रीमती राधा मतलब कृष्ण की पत्नी का?
नहीं,
श्री राधिका आपका ही है।
आपको इधर श्री कहिए, कोई चिंता नहीं।
You can call her Sri Radha, not necessarily Srimati Radha.
No, we are not told like this. He told that Srimati means it looked like that wife of someone. Then we told if you have, and he told maybe it is Rasavas. According to his knowledge, he is asking this question. Then if you have doubt, then you can call Sri, no problem.
Gurudev, the Sankirtan mission of Mahaprabhu, it should be spread from only one Sangh throughout the world, because in this whole world people are following different conceptions and moving towards different directions. And to unite this world or the one good force is very difficult. So how should we move about it? Should we just make our endeavors, or should we unite or try to unite everybody and then make like before fighting Ravana, Ram first made the Vanar Sena and everybody united and then he fought against them. So how should we proceed with this?
So many groups are there in this world who are part of Mahaprabhu's Sankirtan movement, but they are not cooperating together. Should we see that there should be one movement, all should cooperate together, and then we push forward, or what is your advice? Like Ravan, he collected so many parties, and then he attacked Ravan.
Lord Ram.
Sorry, Ram.
Answer.
Oh,
He
yes.
can collect everyone, then he can prove.
Because of the different conceptions due to conditioning, nobody can unite and have the same ideal. Even Gurudev has very high ideals, and I saw in Gaudiya they have different goals.
Srila Prabhupada.
So he's speaking now.
I'm sorry.
So some people came from different groups to Srila Prabhupada once in San Francisco and asked him if he could come and cooperate and try to make worldly organizations of spiritual devotees. And he said it's not possible because of these differences. So we don't try, we can hope that, but it's incompatible with the moods of the devotees. So we have to only rely on our own forces and in our own groups try to unite and preach the message of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
But Srila Prabhupada,
One more,
in 1977, Srila Prabhupada's last conversation with Srila Gurudev says that Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Prabhupada had a desire and Bhaktivinoda Thakur to all preach together. And Prabhupada said, if we preach together, then we can spread the mission of Mahaprabhu all over the world. So Gurudev is pushing for this and pushing and pushing and pushing.
One more question.
So many are there.
ISKCON has 84 gurus, like 84 84 Kos Parikrama. Today they were first 34, now they're 84.
84.
Yeah.
And tomorrow 83.
So now 84, they are going to go in 84 different directions. That is why it's better that we move.
So you can help them
I'm 85.
Even we don't know that they're 84. He knows everything, all details he has. Any question I have?
I'm asking Srila Guru's permission if I can increase my chanting of Gopal mantra.
How many times you want to chant?
বলছি আমি গোপাল মন্ত্র বেশি করে জপ করব কি? Do.
Here Krishna says, those who worship the demigods, they worship me indirectly. Those who are worshipping outside of the Vedic system, Christianity, Islam, is Krishna receiving their worship in the same way?
Indirectly.
Indirectly?
Krishna told in Bhagavad Gita, who is worshipping Dev Devi, they are worshipping me, but abidhi purvakam, illegal way. But in Christianity, in indirect way. But in Christianity and Muslim, they are also worshipping their God. If Krishna is accepting their worshipping or not.
Is that also indirect?
Indirect.
Two things. If we worship demigod, we worship Krishna, but indirect way, not in direct way. If Christians, Muslims worship God, Christian or Muslim, they also worship God. Is it also indirect or is it direct?
Don't leave out the Jews.
It is separate thing.
Separate thing.
Not the same.
They accept the Bible, but they don't accept that Supreme Lord has any form, quality or anything. Here is different.
Muslim also same like that.
So those who worship demigods, are they higher because they are in the Vedic system?
Yes.
Are they superior?
Who are worshipping demigods, they are better situated than Christians or Muslims? Or is it...
They are more down. Both are bad.
Oh.
Separate. They are somewhat Mayavadi. We are pure Christian. Oh, you are here?
I have some health problem with my heart.
You came just now.
No?
10 minutes before.
Why not doing checkup?
That's what I'm here. I'm going to do checkup.
Delhi?
I want to talk to you before. Once they asked also to our Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj the same question about demigods and about Christians, demigod worshippers and Christians, who is higher?
And what he replied?
He replied that those who are worshipping demigods, they are somewhat higher because they're connected with the Vedic system. Yeah, and then because they have real personalities, and those personalities like Lord Shiva, they're Vaishnavas. So then gradually they can get connection with Bhagavan.
Yes, sir.
Lord Shiva said that if you are a devotee of Lord Krishna told one demons. He said, because you are a devotee of Lord Shiva, you will also become my devotee in the future, very near future.
And many devotees are coming to Krishna consciousness through Shiva.
Depends on the conception of the worshipper. Because some Christians are worshipping God with impersonal conception. Some Christians, almost all, but some are worshipping with personal conception. And then when they come in connection with Mahaprabhu's philosophy, they accept because monotheism, God is supreme person. That is their conception.
Now we will do exercise. Islam, because but Islam and Christianity they say
they know that God is personality, but we are not capable enough to describe Him, and that's why they say, because otherwise, when we give people an opportunity to describe Him, then you have totally different conception of God really are, and that's why we only have to praise Him and just live like it really is, because they know God is body, they know, but they're not allowed to make a picture of Him, because otherwise, beard of this color, this, they change many things in it. And in let me see, in Rome there is a church. There you see Maria, Black Maria, and Black Christ. They very old church is it? Huh? Yes.
Black like you?
Yes.
Black like you?
Yes.
Okay.
It's not a question, only he's telling. He's telling.
Yeah.
But when we came in South Africa,
Not a question.
in South Africa,
No.
Yes.
so many black people were there.
Yeah.
Then Gurudev said, "You will be very happy to know that God is black."
Yes, but they know. We know already. Yes. Yes.
And leader of all the
Zulu.
Zulus there, he became so much attached to Gurudev. He wants to follow this line.
It's very good. Yes.
You know Zulu?
Not this body.
No. You know this Zulu. Zulu.
No. I'm from.
No, Maharaj,
do you know?
about
Oh, Zulus. Yes. I know Zulus. Yes.
I am not telling that you are Zulus. I am telling how you know them or not.
He does.
We have Zulu type in Nagaland.
Srila Gurudev,
Now your announcement.
You can tell.
after the Houston temple, where is your next desire to have a temple in the West?
বলছে হুস্টনের মন্দির হয়ে গেলে পরে আপনার কি ইচ্ছা, অন্য কোথায় মন্দিরের কোথায় ইচ্ছা? হ্যাঁ, হুস্টনে মন্দির আরম্ভ হয়েছে, এটা কমপ্লিট হয়ে গেলে অন্য বিদেশে আর কোথায় আপনার ইচ্ছা আছে ওই করে হওয়ার জন্য?
Where persons are eager to make temple there. They are very eager and they are supporting, especially Arun.
Arun.
Mother one devotee of
Sister, he has
Financially
strong desire.
supporting.
Also with
If anyone will give or not, he is capable to do. And he is
if other helps or not, without his own
Gurudev,
effort can do.
in Fiji also they are doing.
Ah,
In Fiji they are also doing
but still not.
gradually. Yeah.
So instead of big grihasta houses, we should build big temples.
বলছে বড় বড় গৃহস্থের ঘর করাচ্ছে, বড় বড় মন্দির করা তো ভালো। তাহলে ফিজিতে তো জায়গা ওদের হয়ে গেছে, বাউন্ডারি দিয়ে দিয়েছে, থাকার ঘর হয়েছে, মন্দির হবে ফিজিতে।
If you make a big grihasta house, then you can make it a temple.
That would be nice.
Yeah.
I never had a big house.
Okay. Is there any more evidence that we can quote from our Shastras, anything from the Puranas that would describe the life and character and activities and teachings of Vishnu Avatar Buddha?
He's asking the question about Lord Buddha.
Vishnu Avatar Buddha.
We ask you to answer him.
Oh, and what is your exact question?
Are there more
Are there
proofs,
other
evidence?
Yeah, more praman of directly his life and
The teachings
character and
of
activities
Vishnu.
and his
No.
teachings.
No.
Because I was reading recently, some time ago, Kalki Purana, and it was describing life and character and activities and teachings of, or just activities of Kalki Avatar. And I was beginning to hope that there's anything as powerful evidence of Vishnu Avatar Buddha available still.
Maybe in Finland.
I just want to tell you that I'm having some health problem, serious with my heart. Some serious health problem with heart. It is not functioning properly. So I'm getting very, very exhausted. I will go to Delhi and I will have checkup there. And I want to also ask you, Srila Gurudev, the devotees in Los Angeles, we are trying very hard to fulfill your desire that you want to have. You told before you want to have this as one of your most prominent temples in the West. Even you have said that just like Swamiji has made his world headquarters in Los Angeles, you would also like to see that. So we are trying in this way to make that successful. I just want to know from you, is this really your desire, that you want this building, because that building is very expensive building, but is your desire that we should try very hard to make this successful?
So this